Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet vegan, cause I'm Viet and I'm vegan, and today I'll be taking you out to the fanciest restaurants in town to show you what vegan options you have for a date night in Toronto. I'll be starting a video series showing you all of my favorite vegan restaurants in the city, so if you're interested in seeing all the Toronto vegan eats, or just love seeing videos about vegan food, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. I decided to start this series off a little fancy, so let's go out on the town and eat some delicious, fancy vegan food. We'll start off on probably one of my favorite restaurants in the city, Awai by Nathan Isberg. Isberg? I don't know. Chef Isberg isn't actually vegan at all, but after working with meat at his previously successful restaurants, The Atlantic and Chehovsky, he found people's fascination with meat banal. But the fact that the entire menu is plant-based isn't even the most incredible thing about this restaurant. Awai partners with the Temiskaming First Nations people to showcase the incredible foods that they forage. They also grow many ingredients for their dishes in the small space they have behind the building or in the herb fridge inside the restaurant. Herb? I don't know how I say that. But anyway, the ingredients vary with the seasons, but when I went there were chanterelles, morels, porcini, truffle, asparagus, pea shoots, saffron, even edible flowers. Awai does away with all the typical conventions of restaurants, menus, tipping, even a price tag. It is completely pay what you can, which is incredible because it gives folks the opportunity to enjoy fine dining at whatever price that they can afford to pay. After each course, the server comes by the table to ask how you're doing and gauges how many courses you like. I think I had about 7 courses and then dessert, which was a lot of food, but each dish was incredible. I will say though, I don't think I've loved any of the dessert courses I've had at Awai, but the savory courses have all been complex and delicious. All of their dishes have this unique smoky flavor thanks to almost all the dishes beginning in the wood oven, but their flavor combinations and texture are unlike anything I've ever seen. You need to make a reservation quite far in advance. There are no walk-ins, unfortunately, but it is well worth the wait. Awai is an incredible experience, unlike anything I've ever tried in plant-based dining. Next, we have yet another plant-based restaurant in the heart of Yorkville, aka the most expensive part of Toronto. Planta is owned and operated by Chase Hospitality Group, which owns a few other omnivorous restaurants in Toronto, but Planta itself is totally plant-based, hence the name. If you'd like to partake in alcohol, they serve some beautiful cocktails and vegan wines, and for those who are like me who tend to stick with the non-alcoholic beverages, they have many options like kombucha or cold-pressed juices. The kitchen is led by the innovative and surprisingly not vegan chef David Lee, who has carefully created a complex and varied menu featuring dishes from a myriad of cultures and plantifying them by replacing crab meat with hearts of palm or tuna with watermelon in their poke. You might have seen one of my previous videos of Planta where I had brunch there, and I'll admit I wasn't thoroughly impressed with their brunch menu, but I've been back quite a few times and have definitely left happy and full since then. The thing with Planta is that unless you're ordering the Planta burger, you pretty much have to order an appetizer or one of the salads on top of an entree in order to leave the restaurant feeling full. I'd say about 80% of the dishes I've tried at Planta have been absolutely amazing. The other 20% have been a little oversalted, but overall, you can definitely tell that they put a lot of attention and care into each dish. The decor of the restaurant is definitely worthy of a cute date night or even a nice lunch with one of your best friends, which is what I did here. There are plenty of nut-free and gluten-free options, so just inform your server and ask them what your options are, and be sure to leave a good tip when you're done to say thanks. It's interesting that Planta is marketed more towards omnivores than vegans, but hey, I'm enjoying it all the same. Planta is actually opening up another burger shop soon, but I'll definitely be coming back to the Bay Street location again and again. The last place I'll be taking you is to Woodlot, located just west of Kensington Market in Toronto. Woodlot is run by Robin Donio and Chef David Heyman, who actually opened Chehovsky with Chef Nathan Isberg, the culinary force behind Awai, so you know it's going to be good. Woodlot is fairly casual and centered around comfort food, but you can definitely have a nice date night here. It may be all about comfort food, but it's not junk food. Here, you'll find heartwarming dishes fresh out of their wood oven. From the vegetable lovers menu, I was able to find a few vegan and only a couple nut-free options, but I was thoroughly impressed with the handmade pasta. I I had the buckwheat and wood ash kapunti. It was perfectly cooked, tender, and chewy with sweet peas, shimeji mushrooms, sweet onion, and popcorn, while Eddie quite enjoyed the cocoa-dusted, crispy stuffed tofu with sauteed green beans, porcini, and a preserved lemon and herb emulsion. It's another place I'd recommend getting a reservation for, but it's cozy and has an impressive number of seats as well as a patio area outside. It's actually not a vegan restaurant. They do serve animal products there, so if that's not something you're comfortable with, stick to awai or Planta. But I was really happy I got to try out Woodlot for a date night with Eddie because it was really cool to see chefs in their element and enjoy some delicious food. That wraps up my favorite 3 restaurants for a date night in Toronto. Oddly enough, none of these restaurants are vegan. They're either plant-based or have fantastic vegan options. They're fancy restaurants that would be great for a special occasion, which is surprisingly hard to find even in a big city like Toronto. Give this video a like and comment down below. What other restaurants would you like me to show you? Ultimate vegan junk food, super cheap vegan eats, vegan Vietnamese restaurants? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a delicious day. Bye!
This is my friend Margot. We've been friends since grade 10. Grade 9? Grade 9
gym class. Hey, I like your shorts. Classic Pokemon style. I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Sort of introduction.
I think it's my 16th or 18th birthday. You got me a pair of like the exact shorts. It was awesome. Are you excited for tacos?
I'm so ready for tacos. It's Taco Monday. It's not Taco Tuesday, so it's not like alliterative tacos, which are the best kind of tacos, but it's like second best tacos. So I'm pumped. And they put the chipotle crema on the side for you, so you can eat them.
Yay, nut free.
Nut free.